my mentor taught me, and it's going to be quite a short video for you guys that have seen the time. So I'm going to just be sharing this because it's a gem when I was told. So let's get to it. Yeah, so it was a kind of evening, like we were quite discussing about life and everything, and that was why I did the previous video that I did. Yeah, that was why I did the previous video that I did. It was talking about something, and it quite got me thinking, like, okay, life is short. So everyone looking at me, you are young today, tomorrow you are not. The next you think you are, and the next you realize that time has gone by. You know, using data has quite taught me some things about life, that you would be angry that you use your data, but the next thing is you thinking is, how did I use my data? Like, that is what the anger may be about. So he was saying that he was talking about his father. His father used to be a smart man, used to walk very fast. Even while he was younger, he could not keep up to the pace of his father. Then when the father started getting older, he was told by his young boy now, which was now young man now, which was once a boy, that Dad, you had to take it easy. That, like, the things that you used to do, you would not be able to do them as you used to. And he would always say, no, I'm a very smart man, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. And fast forward some years later, the man could not do what he used to do anymore. Like, it's something very, very, very sad. Like, and he got to realize that it does not take a whole lot to do life. It takes you to make the life that you want happen for yourself. And one day, this was where the words that came out of his mouth. He said, one day, you would wake up and discover that you are old. Like, age does not catch up with you. When you look at the mirror, you don't see the 10 years to come you. You don't see the 20 years to come you. You don't see the 30 years to come you. You see the person that is here now. And if you were 10 years when you started looking at the mirror, when you are 20, you may not even realize until people start telling you that, don't you know how old you are, like, really? And it gets to you like, am I that old? And you don't think you are that old until one day you have a little child running around the house and calling your name and calling you daddy. Like, I was seated in front of my office some days ago, and I was greeted by some young boys, young children going to school, and they said, good morning, sir. And I almost like wanted to check who they were greeting, who was being greeted, and I realized it was me. Before I could answer them, they had walked past. And I was like, wow, I used to greet people when I was heading to school too, but all of a sudden now, children are the ones greeting me. And I can't really say how I got this old in such a short while, but this is it, yeah? One day you look back at your life, and would you feel a sense of, yes, I'm happy I did this, or no, I wasted my life? Like, that is how it is. Like, a friend of mine would say, I don't know what I used my 2020 for, or 2021 for, and he's trying to catch up with that now. Definitely, we are youth, or anyone watching this, you feel like, okay, let me do this, let me do that, and you feel like, okay, just a little time would not hurt anyone. But the times that you are using for your life, or you are using to do other things, can be used to better your life. There is always a time to play, yeah? But there is this time that you sit down and think that, okay, all this play is enough. Let's get serious with this life thing. Like, let's get serious. So the advice from the word of wisdom from my mentor, my business mentor, was that one day you would wake up and you see that time has gone. Like, you don't have it anymore. Like, it's not something that you have in your hands. That day, what would you do? Would you be happy? Like, my lockdown experience was great. I think I will talk about my lockdown experience in another video. My lockdown experience was great, but I was like, okay, I'm grateful that I used my lockdown experience well. When I look back at my school days now, I say I'm grateful. Like, I never knew that everything would be this busy. Like, you don't know how busy life would become until until you get busy. That's just like, you don't know how busy life would become until you get busy. So like, this is just me having a random talk about the wisdom that I was given by my business mentor, and I hope you have been blessed. Please leave a like on this video, subscribe, leave a comment. I would be very glad to reply your comments. God bless you. See you in another video. Peace.